Hi, everyone. Welcome back to Talk and Learn, your favorite spot to practice English and talk about cool topics. I'm Emily, your host today, and I'm super excited to spend the next half hour with you. Today, we're going to talk about something fun and important: hobbies. Yes, hobbies. Those activities that make us happy, help us relax, and let us be creative. But first, before we dive in, I want to ask you a question. What is your favorite hobby? Think about it now. Maybe you like reading, playing sports, painting, or even playing video games. Whatever it is, keep it in your mind because later I'll ask you more about it. Okay, so what exactly is a hobby? A hobby is something you do in your free time because you enjoy it. It's not work, and it's not something you have to do. It's a choice you make to have fun or learn something new. Let's practice that word: hobby. Say it with me: hobby. A hobby can be anything, from collecting stamps to dancing, cooking, or even learning a new language like English. Yes, learning English can be a hobby too. Why are hobbies important? Well, hobbies do a lot for us. They help us relax after a long day. They can also help us meet new people who like the same things. And sometimes a hobby can even turn into a job one day. For example, some famous musicians started their hobby of playing instruments as kids. Later, they became professional musicians. Isn't that cool? Now, let me ask you, do you think your hobby could become your job in the future? Pause the podcast for a moment and think about that. I'll wait. Back? Great. Now, I want to share some vocabulary that you might hear when people talk about hobbies. Here are some useful words and phrases: to take up a hobby, to start a new hobby. Example: I decided to take up painting last year. Passion: a strong interest or love for something. Example: my passion is photography. Leisure time equals free time when you're not working or studying. Example: I like to read books in my leisure time. To enjoy, to like doing something. Example: she enjoys hiking in the mountains. Skill equals an ability to do something well. Example: playing the guitar is a skill that takes time to learn. Try repeating these words aloud. It's a great way to improve your pronunciation. Now, let's talk about some popular hobbies. I'm going to tell you about some hobbies I have tried or want to try, and maybe you'll get some ideas too. First, reading. I love reading books because they take me to different worlds. Sometimes I read novels, other times I read magazines or blogs. Reading helps improve your vocabulary and grammar, which is perfect for English learners like us. 2. Cooking. Cooking is a fun hobby. You get to make delicious food and try new recipes. It's also a great way to learn new words in English, like ingredients, cooking methods, and utensils. Third, sports. I enjoy playing tennis. It's good exercise and also a social activity. Sports teach us teamwork and discipline. Fourth, music. I like listening to music and sometimes try to learn songs on the guitar. Music is amazing because it can improve your listening skills in English and help you understand different accents. What about you? Which of these hobbies do you like? Or do you have a different hobby? Send me a message or comment if you want to practice writing in English. Tell me about your hobby, what you like about it, and how it makes you feel. Let's do a little exercise. I will say some sentences, and you try to fill in the blank with the right hobby word. Ready? Now, let me tell you a story about how I found my favorite hobby. When I was younger, I didn't really have a hobby. I spent a lot of time watching TV and playing video games, which was fun but didn't help me grow much. One day, a friend invited me to join a dance class. I was nervous at first because I'd never danced before. But after the first lesson, I loved it. Dancing made me feel free and happy. I kept practicing and got better and better. Now, dancing is my favorite hobby, and it even helps me meet new friends. So, if you don't have a hobby yet, don't worry. Just try new things until you find what you love. Let's talk about how hobbies can help with learning English. If you choose hobbies that involve English, you'll practice the language naturally. For example, watching movies or TV shows in English, reading English books or articles, listening to English music and learning the lyrics, playing video games with English speakers online. All these activities help improve your vocabulary, listening, and even speaking skills. Before we finish, I want to share some tips for practicing English with your hobby. 1. Use English in your hobby whenever you can. For example, if you like cooking, try to read recipes in English. 2. Talk about your hobby in English. Write a short paragraph or record yourself describing it. 3. Find online groups or friends who share your hobby and speak English. 4. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. That's how we learn. Thank you so much for spending this time with me. Remember to keep practicing English every day and make time for your hobbies. They make life fun and help you learn new things. Before I say goodbye, I want you to answer this last question. What new hobby would you like to try this year? Think about it and maybe even write it down. Trying new hobbies is a great way to grow and enjoy life. See you next time on Talk and Learn. Take care and keep practicing English.